It has, it has been educative and at least interesting, challenging in some way, but it has been successful.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I think you were the one that submitted that sent me a mail of your project this midnight.
Yes, this early morning.
Did you sleep?
Morning. You say?
Said, did you sleep at all?
Actually, I slept late because I wanted to finish it by all means.
Okay. Okay. And how was it? How was the project? Because normally I am still expecting, I want everyone to be around so that you are going to take us through how you did it. And also it's how do I say it now? Your code, like I said, your code is actually it is well structured, it is clean. I like it. I like the
Mm.
organization and all. But at the same time,
Okay.
we we all know okay, who was your suspect? Who was your main suspect now? Or let me say, or who committed the crime according to what you wrote?
According to what I
Yes,
prepared, I
according
think
to
the
you,
person
yeah.
that committed the crime was
Yes, the person that committed
Jeremy. Jeremy, somebody.
is
That
what
was, I've forgotten his own name. Jeremy. Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Mr.
That
Gift,
was the person. And then,
okay, I'm
you
listening.
see?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
And then the mastermind behind the crime was Miranda.
Exactly. That is what I actually wanted. If you had, yes, okay, yes, I think it was your code that I saw that the person that committed the crime was actually different from the person that actually planned the whole stuff, which was
Yes, sir.
Miranda Priestley. Yeah, yeah, very well done, very well done.
Mm.
And I also noticed that you dropped some uh
Screenshots.
yeah, the documentation.
Yes.
I just want to hope that you did it by yourself, you understand it. That is just my
Yes, sir.
concern. Okay. Because in the next
I look for a way to write the code different from the way you write your own. So that it not be that I'm copying and pasting what you did. That's why my own look different.
no, did I told you okay, did I shared you my code?
No, if you check the PDF, you'll see
Yeah.
that some of those codes,
Yes,
the
I left so
queries.
many hints on the PDF so that it is going to be easy for you guys.
Yes, sir.
You know, that is basically your first SQL project, yeah. So I
Yeah.
don't want to be too tough so as to make the
Mm.
learning very easy and convenient for you. That is why I left some code on the PDF for you to serve as a guideline and all. So yeah. Yeah, it's good. And yes, I think I would have done what you did. I would have done what you did to like, yes, you can copy, but at least don't let them be an identical twins. I understand. So yeah, it's a good one. It's a very good one. Well done. So
Thank you.
I'm waiting to like let's say 10:15 so that you would share. I hope you are sharing you are joining with your screen. You are joining with your PC.
Yes, sir.
So so that you can share your screen and then walk us through your code. I'm trying to
Okay.
like I'm currently in my office and I'm trying to set up my database with my office PC. But this permission something is giving me two problems. So I think it's either we work with you or we work with Mr. Gift. Good morning, Muizat. Hello. Hello, Muizat. Good morning. Can you hear me? Hello, Muizat. Okay, who is owner? Good morning, the owner of all of us that are here, or the owner of our meeting, the owner of our class. Let me put it that way. Hello. Ona, good morning. Oh. Who is Ona?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Mhm.
You are Ona. What's the meaning of Ona? I don't
I'm
know.
not the owner.
You are not the owner.
Eh,
You are not the owner. Azal.
my name is Muiza, I'm not the owner.
Okay, this is Muizat.
Yes.
It is actually showing on my screen that Ona is the one talking right now.
I don't know about that one, but I'm not the owner.
You are not. Okay. Um, so, how have you been? How has the learning experience been so far?
It's going well, just been having issue with the SQL.
Okay. And what has been the issue so far?
Like how to import the database into the SQL.
How to
Don't
import
understand it.
database or how to import data to the
Data to
database.
the yes.
So
So
which part of it is giving you problem there?
is that aspect how to import the data to the database go.
Did you watch the video?
Yes, I watched it, but since the data you use is already on your system, so, so
No, it wasn't. I imported it from there.
I
I import,
don't get it. Sha.
you don't get it. Like
Yes, I
I
don't
don't
understand
understand. I
that.
want you to make me understand what the is it that for you to copy your table from your Excel file to your database and then start writing your code.
Yes, that one, yes.
So that
To
means
import
you've
the
not
data.
written any code at all.
I've been trying to read I've been trying it, but I don't know.
Right.
Just saying error all the time. I don't know.
Did you try all the method? I think you've asked me, you've messaged me concerning that like a couple of times.
Yes, and you said the body.
And I've given you the hint on how to go about that.
Yes, but I still don't get it.
Did you try Googling it and checking for solution of online,
Yes, I tried.
but it's still
Mm-hmm.
not working?
Yes.
Okay, okay. I don't know how to help you right now because um I think this is one of the errors you are currently getting. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
This is one of the errors you are getting, right? That you
Ye-
could not open file, or which one?
yes, though I do this murder mystery,
Yeah.
but so well, anytime I import, I try to enter the code. So to run it is not it's showing me error.
And you are sure your codes are correct.
Yes, maybe I will try. I will retry it, so I will get back to you. Anything so, sure.
Okay. Okay. Very well.
Excuse me, sorry.
Are you joining with your
Sorry.
screen right now?
Yes, yes.
Can you share your screen so that we can see? Thank you very much, Mr. Benjamin. Can you share your screen?
Okay.
Let's see what the issue is.
All right.
Because
Um,
today seems like our last class together, right? And after today, we have just next week for you guys to, to finish up, because we are having another onboarding by the 26th of this month, which is next week, Saturday. We're having another onboarding for another cohort, and there is currently a cohort after you guys, but I think you guys have had my focus more than the present batch that is going on right now, because I think I have a couple of guys here that I kind of enjoy their vibe and the way they work. Some people are really relentless, and I like it. I don't know why, but they are really relentless, and I like it so much. So I have I think I put much of my focus to you guys. I invested much of my focus to you guys. So I want to take my time today to walk us through, to just, solve any of the challenges we might be having, because I hope the class will be much more fuller than this, because I have some information that I want to pass. And specifically, I want some of those informations to start from you guys, your cohort. We've had the first cohort this year, and I can also say that they didn't really have my attention like that, because it has to do with how someone really invests their time and shows interest. Because quite frankly, yeah, you can't. It is very easier to get carried away in our in this present generation. In this don't let me say present generation. In this government, the economy and everything, everybody is trying to. Everybody is fighting for survival, day and night, and so on like that. So it is pretty much easy to get carried away. Somebody messaged me a couple of days ago, and he was saying that he hasn't been able to like focus, that he work sometimes. When he goes to work, he comes back late, and he doesn't really have much time to invest in the course as much as he would love to. And I told him that I understand, because I have a lot of things that I'm also juggling together. Apart from I am currently in my office right now, and I'm going to be working throughout the weekend. I'm going to be working today, working tomorrow. So, having to juggle every one of these things together is can be kind of challenging and difficult. So I am there. I can't even say I have been there before. I am currently there. I'm still there with you guys. And one thing that I know that can work is that whatever you want to do is what you want to do. If you put your mind into something that you want to do it, there is absolutely nothing that is going to take it. Yes, sometimes you might deny yourself some sleep. On Tuesday, I was off duty on my job. On Tuesday, I started coding. I am currently building a what do we call it now? A machine learning model for a particular client. And I started writing, I sat down on my PC from 9 a.m. on Tuesday. And I left because I have a workspace, I left my workspace around, I think, 2 a.m. the following midnight, just for me to make sure I deliver. It is basically Python, machine learning models on Python, working with logistic regression, confusion matrix, what do we call it now? KNN, that is K nearest neighbors, and all those stuff like that. So whenever I want to do something, whenever my mind is at something, I have to finish it. I have to invest my time, even if it is going to take me my sleep, because I know that a time is coming, but I'll have to sit down and, enjoy every one of these things. And I tell you, your own might come in form of, that's your first freelance, your first gig. By the time you get your first gig and you get paid first, you would understand this particular feeling that I'm talking about. Because for you, or to you, you will just sit down with your system and basically do this thing, and it is going to seem as if it didn't even take you time, it didn't even take you sweat. Whereas it is actually because you have mastered it. You don't have to go to any office. You sit down at the convenience of your house, sit down in front of your system. You can take your Google beside you, take your ChatGPT beside you, do the task, deliver to the clients, collect your money, and then you will know how the feeling is. because there is no feeling that can be compared to, you know, getting your first side gig or freelance or even your full-time remote job. It's nothing beats that feeling. I can assure you guys, nothing ever beats that feeling, especially when you charge a particular amount and then it is that particular amount that you get. And you will find out that you see that your first pay, the stress and the time that you devote to that particular job might mean nothing, because it might just be a little minute time when something that you just get to your system, you do sharp sharp. It felt as if this thing is simple now, I can do it. Whereas it's not really simple, but because you have actually become a master of it, you have been consistent during your learning, and the learning never stops. The learning never stops. I'm still learning. So this present moment, I still learn. I still take up some courses that I know or that I felt like I need. I still take up some courses. I still learn about them, and I still implement them on every of the jobs and the clients that I get. And trust me, sometimes just one job can turn most everything around. A job that is going to actually demand everything that you have been working, that you have been learning on, everything that you have been learning on. I sent a Microsoft SQL SQL interview, because one thing about SQL is that there is not enough projects out there for you to flex your muscle. And it's not as if there is not enough projects, actually. There is, but a kind of project that is not going to overwhelm you as a starter. There is not enough of them out there. Most of the projects of SQL that we have, they are projects that would assume that you are a pro already. And for a learner or for a newbie, you don't want to really rely on AI. You don't want to rely on AI too much for somebody that is just starting out. When you become a pro, when you become a guru, then you can just decide, I really don't want to stress my brain, or okay, I know how to start the code. Maybe in the middle, I can consult AI, I can consult Google, or go to Stackflow, and then you see people that will share your opinions. Go to Reddit, see people that share your opinion, and then you can just drop your inquiries then, and then you see somebody that will answer you, or even AI can even write your codes for you or stuff. But for somebody that is just learning outside, normally, if I am giving this modern mystery project to somebody that has about, let's say, a year experience or 2 years experience in SQL, that PDF, I am just going to drop the table for you guys. I'm just going to drop the crime scene report table, and maybe with every other table, and probably the night lab link. And then I will leave the person to you to go and figure it out, because as an SQL pro, I expect you to have at least, it is expected that you should have at least have some knowledge about what you need to do. You don't need to wait for anybody to hold your hands and start telling you that, okay, this is the code you need to run next, this is what you need to run in. No, that means you are not really competent. And I am not sure I am used to producing people that cannot really stand on their own. It makes me proud when I see people, flexing. It really makes me proud. That thing goes beyond, it is more than money for me. When I see somebody doing well, I feel exceptionally proud that, yeah, at least once you are free, you can stand on your own. You can also, bring in someone else under your wing, and then you pass on the knowledge. Even though passing on knowledge these days is very, very difficult for people to do. Yes, I understand a place of monetizing that particular knowledge, but at the same time, there are some things that life is not supposed to be that hard. You can just, even if you don't want to give everything out, you can drop int for that person, and and help them. And by helping, I have found out that by teaching, by helping, you become much more of a master. Because even while trying to help someone, you will discover that I didn't know this particular method before, but I think I know it now. I am good with it. And then you just learn. I learn in almost every of my classes. I learn in almost every of my classes. And I think that is one of the reasons why I enjoy doing this so much. But it even gets better when you're teaching people that actually understand, that really wants to be taught. Right? So I just want to encourage us. Consistency is going to go a long way. Consistency is going to go a long way. Like consistency and persistence. If you are persistent and you are consistent, it's going to help you a whole lot. And I know that you guys are currently doing your Power BI. As a matter of fact, we will be rounding up everything by the coming week. Another thing that I want to put out there for you guys is that by the time you build your first dashboard in Microsoft Power BI, you would want to get carried away, trust me. Because by the time you build that dashboard, it's going to look so good to you. You feel so proud of yourself that the only thing you want to focus on doing is dashboard. It's just building dashboard up and down, building dashboard up and down, building dashboard up and down. Whereas dashboard is not the only thing that makes you an analyst. If you want to start building dashboard up and down, you can as well go and learn about being a product designer and just be designing up and down, or graphic designer. But no, we are data analysts. We are the one that combines every one of these things all together. Yes, we can design beautiful dashboards and all, but there are some processes that are going to lead you to that dashboard, a kind of dashboard that if they check the back end of that dashboard, even someone that understands what you are doing will be so proud that, yeah, you did not just arrive at this dashboard. You've cleaned your table very well. You've arranged your table very well. You've formatted your table very well. You've standardized your table very well. You've created your relationship, your models very, very well before. Like, there are a lot of ingredients and processes that went into that dashboard creation. That is where most people crash. And that is one thing that I've come to understand in this. There are a lot of people that have learned data analytics, a lot. In fact, there are so many self-acclaimed data analysts on social media, on Twitter and LinkedIn. But give them a data and then start telling them that, okay, I want you to put this on your SQL dashboard, SQL database, clean your data from your using SQL. Don't even use Excel, or you clean your data using Excel. Don't build dashboard though. That's where they crash, because they don't even know where to begin. The only thing they are focused on is getting a very clean data, and already clean data, and then boom, importing it to their Power BI, and then they start visualizing. So this particular session is going to end in the next 10 minutes. So in case you can't hear me anymore, just click back on the link again. So give them a data, give them a clean data, boom, they started building dashboards. But the process is the data pre-processing process that is going to lead them to that particular scenario, that's going to lead them to, building dashboard, the relationship and all. They don't know it. That is why if you give some people data and then you tell them that I want you to just analyze this data and build a dashboard from it, most people will tell you that they don't understand what you ask them to do. Most people would ask you that, please give me questions. Give me questions. Okay, well, should I find out the sales, the profit, or the sales trend? No, that means you are not an analyst. I don't want to use the word incompetent, but that means you are an half-baked analyst, because an analyst does not even wait for somebody asking you questions. Okay, try and get the orders per time, the profit over the years and all, and everything like that. No, it doesn't work that way. An analyst is someone you can just give a data to, or you can give them access to a database. They know how to export the data they need. They know how to clean it. They know how to go about their data formatting, their data validation, standardization, everything like that. And then they swing into action. And at the end of the day, you look at that dashboard, you'll be like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So, and I don't want you guys to also end up like that. You know, all those mouth acclaimed, I am a data analyst, I'm a data analyst. Well, if you stay too long on LinkedIn, yeah, you are going to feel too intimidated. I can assure you guys, they are regular people like you people that just know how to build dashboards. Ask them the most important things. They will have to consult Google first or consult AI first and all. And even though I don't find any crime in using AI, at the same time, it is going to come short for you when you find yourself in an interview. Yes, when you eventually get the job, you can use AI all you want, but you need to get the attention of the recruiter first and get the job first. And that is going to come down to what is in your head, what you know how to do. And if it comes down to that, you need to make sure you impress to get the job first. Then you can have all the freedom that you want. You can have all the freedom that you want. So please, guys, don't be an half-baked analyst. There are enough of them already. There are enough of them already. I had a one-on-one session with someone on Wednesday about data analytics, machine learning using Python, and the person was telling me that he has actually paid to someone or paid to a particular school where the money is machine learning is, yes, kind of expensive, 250K. And they just taught him blah blah. Like he said, Mr. Adeola, I don't even understand anything. I will not lie to you. I am a mass communication graduate and blah blah blah. I just hope to transition into tech and all. I felt so sorry for the guy because part of the money that the guy had paid for the person, I was to take the guy some particular topic. And as I was talking about some of the topics, the guy felt as if I am reciting incantation. Like in Yoruba, we call it as if like I was reciting Ofo or I was reciting Psalm until the guy just burst out that, sir, you really have to help me. I really don't understand. And I started asking him questions. Do you understand data visualization? Do you understand data cleaning with Python? And he said he doesn't. Then what have you been doing since all this day? So you are going to finish now. They are going to give you certificate, and then you start calling yourself a data analyst. You will be dragging jobs with people that are actually qualified for the job. It doesn't really seem fair. So I just have to try my best and give the guy a lot of resources. A session that is supposed to end for 2 hours, I ended up spending about, I think, 4 hours or 4.5 hours with the guy. And I was pretty much happy about it. So there is enough of half-baked analysts out there. You guys should not go and join them, please. Please. I am currently proud of this particular cohort because of the two people that have actually nailed. One person has nailed the job. I think the other person is expecting a call back. So that makes me even much more proud of this particular cohort here. And yeah, both of them are remote. Both of them are remote. Both of them are, one is for a UK company. I can't remember the second one, but I also know that it's an international, international company too. One is in pounds and the other one is in dollars. So that makes me really proud. That makes me kind of really proud. And it is actually because they did well in their interview with just Microsoft Excel and a little bit of SQL. So there are enough of half-baked analysts out there. A lot, plenty that you are going to see. It's not about how fine your dashboard. Yes, your dashboard has to be fine. But what is behind that dashboard? Can someone that doesn't really understand, analysis, can they look at the dashboard? Can they look at your visuals and understand it at an instant? The way you use your dashboard to tell a story, can they understand it? So I think these are some of the things that you guys need. And pretty much these are some of the things that have worked for me over the years. And I have seen it still working till this present moment. And a lot of people are having problems with it also. because they are not deeply rooted in what they have learned so far. That is when at the end of the day, when they say that, when most people say that, oh, this data analysis is too much for me, they jump into another tech field. Someone else will jump into product analysis, product design. When they see that product design, when they fail the first interview or second, they jump onto web development. That is where God will really punish most people. Because if you are running away from data analytics, I can't even imagine how you want to cope writing codes in web development and all. Whereas, one of the reasons why I intentionally included SQL into this course is that once you know how to write your code, once you know what coding is in SQL, even if they bring JavaScript for you or HTML and all, since you have the idea of SQL, there is no coding that is going to be difficult for you to understand. Yes, you need to learn them, but to understand them is going to be pretty much easy for you. That is one of the reasons why I made sure that I explicitly created this particular SQL course with our curriculum too. So if you understand SQL here, no coding whatsoever is going to be too difficult for you. And also, like I said, SQL always gives you an edge. For every web developer, they all need a database to connect to their backend. So if you choose not to work as a data analyst, you can work as an SQL database manager or handler for web developers. We are everywhere. We are everywhere. And trust me, there is nothing special about this SQL apart from everything that you have learned. Nothing special. It's just simple and straightforward. And like I said in the course, coding is just English. English. Just English that you need to understand. Nothing else. So please, guys, one of the reason why we are learning is because we want financial liberation. We want to be able to stand on our own and all. And trust me, there is nothing cooler than it. But if at all you are going to do this, you can as well develop interest and put your time into it. I'm an automation engineer where I currently work on a full-time, but trust me, there is nothing I enjoy most than writing codes, analyzing data, creating visualization, building dashboards, creating workflows, debugging codes. There is nothing I enjoy more than that. So that is that for that. That is that for that. I'm not sure I can. There is no other motivation left in me right now.